Rupee has hit a record low. It closed at 80.87 per dollar, very close to 81 per dollar. It's not just a record low, but the single-day fall that Rupee has witnessed is the sharpest in 6 months. Rupee weakened by 89 paise in just one day. Overall this year, Rupee has lost 8% of its value against the dollar. In January, the rate was around 74 per dollar. So in just 9 months, you now need 6 more rupees to get a dollar. Now, what's behind this sharp fall? 3 primary reasons. Number 1, a steep US Fed rate hike. Secondly, escalation of the war in Ukraine. And thirdly, a dollar surge. Let's understand the link. The US Central Bank increased interest rates by 75 basis points for the 3rd straight month. And it indicated more hikes in the future. Now, what's this interest rate? It's the rate that private banks have to pay central banks to borrow money from them. Banks, like any other business, pass on their increased borrowing costs to consumers. So when people like you and me try to get a loan, we also have to pay a higher interest rate. When getting or borrowing money gets expensive, people will naturally have less money to spend and they'll demand less. This lower demand in the economy raises fears of a lower economic growth. Repeated rate hikes hence increase chances of a sustained low growth or also a recession. The Bank of England, for instance, says that the United Kingdom might already be in a recession. Now, in times when a recession and uncertainty is expected, investors want to keep their money in safe or stable investments. So they park their funds in dollar-based investments and take out money from emerging markets such as India. This naturally takes up the dollar's demand, taking its price up. It takes the rupee's demand down. And since rupee is valued against the dollar, a 2-decade high dollar makes the rupee weak in comparison. Like the rupee, the markets also suffered because of all of this. Sensex lost 337 points to end at 59,119, while Nifty lost 86 points to end at 17,629. So the overall sentiment in global markets is negative after the Fed rate hike leads to serious recession fears.